Praises to the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who will roll. Shalom to the elect. Just wanted to make a quick word because I saw this on the socials or whatever.
Before about feeling like maybe we talked a little bit too much about race, and you had said that you view yourself as a human, as Daniel, who happens to be black. I wonder if in any way playing for Hampton or immersing yourself into the Panthers or anything like that changed that perception at all, or in any way molded or shaped how you looked at the black experience in America?
I think where it is, Van, you can turn anything into anything if you take it out of context.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah. And so the people where that went, and then it was the people that wrote that didn't sit down with me. They didn't meet me. In that conversation, I was saying, I actually said that. I love black people. Why are you asking someone that loves black people why people don't like black people? Did that go viral, man? Did that go out there? Did they click that?
Not.
Yeah.
It did not.
No. Of course it didn't. So if I'm saying...
Now, you had talked a little bit before.
The sentiment of that point. And to be honest, I look up to myself and I look, you know what it taught me the importance of articulation and the specificity of articulation. And sometimes you learn that in the field. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you can be taught. And so, but then what the sentiment of that is blackness and racism are not synonyms to me. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when white people are sitting me down and asking me, yo, how can I figure out this racism stuff? Why are you asking me? I'll tell you a story, yeah? I'll tell you this now. We've got time. We've got a bit of time. I'll tell you this story. I'm going to say, they always cut it from every interview. And this was in the same interview. This is in the same interview. I'll tell this story, yeah? All right, Rachel, yeah? Give me an old lady's name.
Mabel.
All right, Mabel. Mabel's there chilling. 2:30 a.m. Mabel's chilling. The sentiment. Boom, she hears the noise. She's like, what the f***? What's that noise? What's going on? Mabel wakes up. Yo, boom, sees the window open, puts the light on, all her been taken. She's like, what the f***? My been taken. Boom, she calls the police. Yo, I've been robbed. I lost my stuff. They said, I'll be coming away. The police come out, like, these two police officers, one black, one white. They're like, yo, Mabel, what's happened? Mabel, what happened? Because I woke up 2:30 in the morning, my stuff got taken. Her stuff got taken, cool. All right, cool, we're going to take you to the police station. We're going to ask you more questions. Okay, cool, I just want my stuff back. She goes there, she goes and gets her stuff to the police station. She's in the lobby waiting, goes, Mabel, there's been a lot of robberies tonight. We're going to put you to another space to wait, and we're going to speak to you. Cool. They put Mabel in a cell. He was like, that's a bit weird. I'm in a cell. That's a bit weird. Like, cool, let me chill. This is that and the other. Cool, boom, 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 bam. She's in the cell there, chilling. 2-3 hours go by. Boom. The thing, they go, yo, Mabel, we're ready for you. They take Mabel into the interrogation room. They put the recorder on, and they go, Mabel, tell us why you got robbed. Mabel, boom, she hears the noise. She's like, what the has a decision in that situation. She can come to two conclusions. I see it, Rachel and Van. She comes to two conclusions. She's even going, you guys, you police officers, are very at your job, or you don't want to solve the crime. You feel me? Because you're never going to ask the person that's the victim of the crime why the crime happened. You're going to go out there and figure out and find the person who did it. And when you find the person who did it, you're not going to ask them why, because robbers rob. That's what they do. So I'm sitting there in this interview, impacted by racism, and they're asking me why it's happening. I came in this game in '89. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm educating myself and understanding I can articulate it. And when I articulate why, they're still asking me questions. Has a decision in that.
Don't know if this one's gonna play.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, so now Mabel's gonna be there, listen, you guys don't know what the f*** you're doing. I'm gonna go out there, call my grandsons, and we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get my stuff back. I'm here to get my stuff. I'm not here to, like, what's that? I'm here to get my You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So when it's saying, like, I'm tired of talking, that's the conversations that are being had, but they're not highlighting their side of the conversation. They're putting you out there. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, why are you asking me about this? You don't ask white people about this.
No. that leads me to one particular scripture. This is King James. Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them said, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So yeah, that's Esau's whole spirit, you know. He'll slay you, and then he wants to ask you why you're getting slayed. These times he's the one slaying you. And it just shows the hypocrisy of Esau, which what's that scripture? There's something else he said. You know, he was talking about getting his stuff back, and at the end of the day, you know, it's not really on Jake to get his stuff back. They don't understand. There it is. Man, I'm just trying to do this off the cuff. I'm really terrible with the scriptures, especially under pressure, man. But yeah, that's E's whole spirit. You know, and it's Jake's spirit that he thinks he's gonna get a bunch of people together and he's gonna get his stuff back. You know, you're not gonna get your stuff back carnally. Only the Lord can do that for you. Goes into Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lead not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Now you can see from how he articulates himself, the brother's got a little bit of flavor. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and say, you know, he's not Israelite or he is or whatever. We all know what we have to do to get in that industry. But at the end of the day, he makes a very poignant point. You know, like he will slay you and ask why you're being slain. You know, these times it's in the spirit to say to slay you. Let's get that scripture. This is why he feels the way he feels. And this is Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So yeah, that's the spirit that Esau's in, you know. And at the end of the day, he's not going to admit that he has a perpetual and deep hatred for you, you know. But what he does is he likes to, you know, spin it on you. And the brother asks, the way he articulated himself shows that he has a certain amount of wit about himself, you know. And that goes into another scripture. I'm just going into basic scriptures here, man. You know, I'm just doing this off the cuff, off the cut. So it's a slip of the tongue, not of the heart. Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore as wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So, you know, he articulated himself correctly, because he could have said all manner of stuff, you know, and called E out, but he basically made a parable, you know. So you really can't call him out on what he said, but at the same time, he's gonna prick them, and this is how, you know, Yahushua was. And let's see if we can get that scripture. I don't know if it'll come up. Oh, that's it. Perceive their wickedness. Because this is how Yahushua used to like, but people used to trip him up. I'm going to start at 15. This is Matthew 15. Then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. And they sent out unto him their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true and teachest the way of Yahweh in truth. Neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the persons of men, So we're supposed to regard the Most High's law and not really care what man thinks. But at the end of the day, you have to be, as wise as serpents, because people will trip you up and try to send you to the judge. Tell us therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? But Yahushua perceived their wickedness and said, Why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Show me the tribute money. And they brought unto him a penny, and he said unto them, Who is this image and superscription? They say unto him, Caesar's. Then said he unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and unto Yahweh the things that are Yahweh's. So yeah, you're pretty much meant to, go, or you're not meant to. What does it say? That there's that scripture where it says, where it talks about basically going along with your adversary lest he take thee to the judge. And I'm not gonna go there, but it says you're meant to render unto Caesar's what is Caesar's, and unto Yahweh's. So you're meant to listen to this man as long as what he says and what he does don't contradict the scriptures. And does this vaccine contradict the scriptures? Yes, it does, because at the end of the day, the scriptures talk about you using herbs for healing and not putting foreign things into your body and making marks on yourself, and it goes against the mark of the beast as well. So when these other camps want to get all pedantic, and pedantic means to pick at little things, even though it has nothing to do with it. And what these other camps like to do is they like to make straw men. And a straw man is basically when you can't deconstruct somebody's idea or argument, so you construct a weaker argument, and you deconstruct that, even though it has nothing to do with the original argument that somebody else brought forth. So, you're meant to perceive people's wickedness and then go around it, which is the whole point of being wise as serpents. And that's pretty much it on the word. I just wanted to make a quick word because I made a video in a little while. I'll see if I can do something else today. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double wonders to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. Shalom to the elect.